thought she got a really bad call on her there on her fourth foul. The girl was beside her, and he called her for over the back. And sometimes she gets penalized just simply for being big. And that was a key moment. It was her not only her fourth foul, but it wiped 2 points off the board also because she got a put back there. And it obviously changes our lineup a little bit and takes away one of our advantages, which was, especially in this game tonight, which was our size.
This game, obviously, a rematch from last year. It's turning into a nice rivalry. Very physical, much like it was last year. Was the strategy any different than when you faced these guys a year ago?
Well, no, not really. We knew, what they're going to do, and I'm sure they knew what we were going to do. And it's kind of two different styles of play. And we used to play a lot like they do, but right now our personnel dictates we do something a little different. I thought we did a great job in our matchup zone in the first half of containing Jacoby as much as you can. She hit a couple big shots in the third, and we had to switch and go to a kind of a diamond and one on her. And I thought Simon, number 30, did a great job up until the game kind of got away from us with 4 minutes to go. And I thought it was a big sequence there. We were down one, maybe two, I'm not sure, but they got about 5 shots on one possession. Just kept getting loose balls and rebounds, and I think it culminated with Jacoby hitting a 3. And I thought really right there is where the game and the pace of the game finally caught up to our legs. And like I was telling these guys, we've dealt with the flu. This one, 15's out here playing with the flu and a fever right now. And I told them, our bus ride down here sounded like the waiting room of a walk-in clinic. People coughing, hacking, and sick. And I'm sure every team's dealing with that to some degree. But we've had 5 kids that's really been run down with it, and it is what it is. I was really proud of the way they sucked it up and gutted it out. Even though they're pumped, some of them's pumped full of cold medicine right now. So I think it caught up to our legs, and then not having Marissa to be able to put in because of the foul trouble hurt our rotation. We made us really only 6 deep, so some kids were playing a few minutes extra that they're normally not. And it's part of it. They did a good job with it up until it kind of got away from us there. And credit to McMinn Central. They really force you to play a tough pace and to handle the ball on every possession, and their style really dictated the game there late.
Yeah, you talked about that at the beginning of the season. You didn't necessarily envision getting back to this point. When you look back, reflect on, I know it's hard to do right now, but what do you take out of this group of Grainger?
Well, I couldn't be more proud of this group. Like I told them, outside of our locker room, I don't think anyone expected this team to get back here for a second straight year. And we did all year, and it was a goal of ours, and certainly we wanted to try and go one day further than last year, and we got really close. And I know right now they're not going to take any solace in that, but someday they'll be able to look back and see how special this season was, and we did something that's never been done before in Grainger County basketball history, which is make it 2 straight years. We had a team make it in '98 and a team make it back in the '70s, I think, when we were the old Rutledge High School. And last year's team was the 3rd ever, and to do it in back-to-back years and be remembered for doing something that's never been done before, I think these girls, I can't be any more prouder of them than I am. They're just a super group of kids, and I hate to see 4 of them graduate.